Hello powerful ones, welcome to this edition of Inner Growth with Osezuah Elimihe. Today we are discussing the problem with money. Okay, let me set the record very straight now. There is absolutely nothing wrong with money. Money is beautiful. Money is good. It is the energy that we harness to do things, to buy things that we love. But the problem is not with the money, but the problem is with our idea of money, our attachment to the having, our attachment to what money can do and give us. We wrap our lives around money and we focus our energies on attracting, retaining, and expending money. But what we really have to know to crush this problem is that money is not something we are supposed to make our primary quest. Please hear that loudly. Money is not something we should make our primary quest. When we make money the primary purpose of our lives, of what we do, we create a problem around it. And that problem has nothing to do with the money. It has something to do with us as human beings, because what we focus our minds on becomes that thing that conditions and colors our mind. Okay, money is a servant energy. We use it, we send it on errands to do things. Now, when a human being now wraps his mental attention around money and makes it the daily drive for their lives, then they become themselves servant energies. They can be used and dumped at any time by the users, just the same way you treat money. What should be the healthy attitude towards money that will remove the problem? Well, isn't that why we are having this topic today? Just stay tuned and we will be back and delve into it full time. I am Osezuah Anthony Elimihe. You know me. I am in the game of helping you grow inside out. That is the drill. Welcome back. Now, let's go in. How do we get money? Because money is very essential to material life. Money is what commands and controls virtually everything in the material space. Therefore, without money, we are likely to be very miserable on this planet, because human beings have been so conditioned to see money as the basis of their being. It wouldn't have been this difficult if we all had a better education around money. Now, people no longer do things out of selfless service. Everything is done with an expectation of money. When you go to mentally impoverished countries, mark that word, not impoverished countries, but mentally impoverished countries, from the airport, as you step down from the plane and you are entering the arrival hall, you are going to see officials, really officials of government, expected to be family men and women begging you for money in various forms, using some skills they have acquired because of their attachment to money, asking you for money. And then you go everywhere, to eateries, you go to the banks, you go to shopping malls, you see security operatives expecting you to give them a donation, a dash. It's all about money. Everything is about money. Hardly anybody wants to render you a help in case you have crisis with your car on the road. If they show up to help you, the next thing is that they are expecting you to give them money. People are trained. It is not anybody's fault. It is not just a problem in Nigeria. In Nigeria, it's just obvious. It's so brutal. It's so banal, so gross. But in other climes, it is refined. Whether it is refined or gross or raw is the same thing. It is a slavish mentality. We have become what money should be to us. Slaves to money. Slaves to any human being who has control of money. We become slaves to them because we want them to give us that money. When you become such, you lose your dignity. How many people are still being raised by their families to live a life of dignity? How many of us? The sum total of our being has been wrapped around making money. You are encouraged to study a course at the university or polytechnic or college of education or any college at all because you need to earn good money. Hardly are you told, study a course because it will help you create value. It will help you serve society better. Now, everybody wants to do things because it brings money. That's because. So, the entire years you spend in colleges, at the universities, studying, you are conscious of only one thing. This is being done in order for me to make money. It's not about you developing your mind. It's not about you becoming more potent in the game of existence. No, it is about you becoming adept at attracting, retaining, and growing money. Now, let's now talk. What should be the right attitude towards money? What should we really do? Because we have to have this money to live the life of our dreams. Yes, this video that I'm doing, it costs money. Without money, I wouldn't have been able to do these videos. So, even the knowledge that is behind me doing these videos, I paid money to study them over a period of time. Money was paid. But you see, it wasn't money that created this knowledge for me. People have money. They paid for some of these courses like I paid for. They never did them. They abandoned the courses. There is something else in the human being more than money that helped them generate value. And that thing is inherent to the human being. It can only be woken up, not implanted. Money is an energy that we attract into our lives when we are giving value to others. It's as simple as that. Money comes from value impartation. There was a day I was just arriving in Lagos. That stretch between Shagamu and Lagos, I saw a filling station open. It was during that fuel scarcity. They were selling fuel and there wasn't much queue. I drove in and the young man told me that a liter was 220 naira instead of the usual 165 or 162.5. So I said, okay, just fill up my tank. He filled it up. And I was paying this guy the money for the service rendered. And then he said to me, boss, suppose add something for your boy now. I said, what? What did you just say? Are you aware that money does not come to you because you beg? Money can never come to you from begging. Even if the money comes, you can't retain it. Money comes to you by giving value. So tell me, my friend, what value have you given to me that will warrant me giving you money? I said, you are a young man, still growing up, maybe you are 18, 19. Don't allow your life to be ruined and wasted in line with the pervasive base spirit in the land. Develop in you the attitude of value and then understand that you have to give immense value for you to have immense money. That is how it goes. Don't become a beggar. He looked at me. I don't know if he got the message. I don't know if he got disappointed that he made one of those useless uncles, but I delivered my message and I drove. I didn't give him a dime other than the payment I have made for the fuel. And they didn't sell at the normal price. They sold at a much higher price. So I drove off. Now I was really getting paid. Everywhere, all kinds of money worship mentality all over the place. Now, money is not something you make your primary goal of getting. What normally should happen is for you to focus on delivering high quality service, which is high value to people. Then when you are delivering that value, money naturally comes to you. And money will come to you to the proportion of value you give to life. Now, what you must have at the back of your mind is that nature, life, existence is generous. Existence is fair. To give to you what you have given out to others with heavy multiplication. That's why good measure, pressed down, shaking together, running over. That's how life will return to you. If you give good, that's how you will get it back. If you give evil, that's how you will get it back. So the focus should be, how do we give high value to life? What must I study that will give value to life, that I may get the value that I also want out of life? I said this thing sometimes, I think, on this channel, that if you want the very best from life, give your very best to life. Robert Cole said in one of his very beautiful books that your money grows in proportion of the number of people that you give happiness to. Actually, money can come from every value you give, but real good money comes from when you make a lot of people happy. When you can make people outgrow their problems. When you can make people not forget, but outgrow their problem, then you are going to get good money from it. It is as the number of people benefiting from your value increase and expand, so also will the money that comes to you expand. Money is to be attracted, not to be chased. Money is to be commanded, not to be begged. I didn't say you should command money by putting somebody at the point of a gun. No. Give somebody values that the person cannot refuse, that the person cannot resist, and he'll be forced to part with good money. And what is that value? It is something that solves a person's immediate problems. Sometimes the problems will not be immediate, to be futuristic. When your value clogs itself into the needs of a people, whether it is a logical, material, peripheral need, or emotional needs. That's what happens. If you check the religious cycles today, pastors are plugging into the religious, so-called quasi-spiritual needs of the people. They plug into these needs and deliver something that satisfies those needs, and they are getting the crowd trooping into them. And from there, they earn their money. Comedians, the same thing. The need to be happy, the need to suspend the gritty, raw realities of life, and then you put them behind you, and for that moment you are with the comedians, you are having fun, then it costs you money. A crowd of people want to laugh, they want to feel wanted, they want to feel happy, they want to be in a place that has positive vibes, positive energy. They go to a place they can laugh. Wherever there is laughter, there is positivity, unless that laughter is born out of a negative program. That is the problem with money. From this problem, which is attachment to money and becoming enslaved to money because of what it can give, there's another problem that stems from it. That problem is the loss of your natural causative ability around money, around so many other things, not just money. For instance, you have the causative ability to attract a mate without throwing money at it. You have the causative ability to attract health without throwing money at it. You have the ability to attract peace of mind, to attract everything that actually defines your life. But because you have been groomed on the understanding that money answers all things, you throw all your energy, all your strength into getting money, leaving those aspects undeveloped. And then when money comes, you will find out that you are throwing money into every single natural challenges around you, which you could have solved through simple processes that are natural to you. You're no longer able to do that. And then, because you are throwing money at things, you won't have true love or true romantic love around you. You won't have it, because you will use money to get the mate of your desire. You will get the physical form of the mate, but not the kind of mind, not the kind of frequency the mate should be on. You get a beautiful house, yes, standard, well built and all of that, but you won't have that peace and quiet that will make it a home. You will have maybe develop a beautiful body, you will go to the gym and build yourself up, you have good clothes to wear, you use good things to have your bath, and you become fresh and lovely. But you see, you cannot stay alone with yourself. You can't dwell in this house of your body because it is very lonely. These are the challenges. And when the money you have is going down, Your energy level also will follow it. That is a major sickness. Okay, it's a disease of the mind. You are energy by yourself. Money is a servant energy by itself. It comes into your life, okay, to serve. Okay, in the process of serving you, it gives you a boost naturally. But your life should not be hooked on that boost that money gives to you. Your life should be hooked on your natural boost, which is the joy of life, which is the joy of living. Now, when money begins to function in the life of a human being, the way food and water functions in the life of a human being, then that human being has found a major problem. Because this is it. I always say to people, head or tail, you win. Win or lose, you win. Money coming to your life should not up your happiness. Money going out of your life should not downgrade your happiness. It should not downgrade your person. When you begin to define your life on the basis of the money you have, then there is a problem. The poverty of the highest sort has been established. You need to cure it. Now, this is it. You are complete in yourself. It is that completeness in yourself that gives you joy. And that joy naturally infuses you with self-confidence. And that self-confidence gives you an aura that makes people trust you, that makes people with resources, material resources, trust you to handle certain tasks that will make them pay you well. It is that same aura that will make a mate, a potential mate, see you and be attracted to you. And it is not the money, it is your personality. Like they say, money really doesn't add anything to you. What money does to you is that it inflates your state of mind at the time money came to you. If your state of mind is slavish, which is normally the case because you have been chasing it, begging it in every form, when money comes to you in that state of mind will be ballooned. If you haven't developed your mind to the level of full independence and power and poise and glory, when money comes, you are going to be comparing what you have with other people. You will not be safely rich, because as long as there's somebody who is richer than you, you will not really be happy. As long as there is somebody who has something bigger than yours, you will not be happy. You will keep chasing the shadows. This is the problem with money. For the people who are still struggling to have money, if that thing of when money comes to you, you are boisterous and happy. When money leaves you, you are deflated and depressed. Then you may not be able to attract money again, because what it means is that at the level of paucity, you are attached to money and you don't have value to give, to pull money to you. Therefore, money, like a mistress, will run away from you after that. You must learn to be self-confident. You have to be confident. You have to be boisterously alive because you are human, not because you have anything. I give you a scenario. 3 guys are sitting at a bar. 3 guys, and they're having a normal discussion. And then one of the guys has his eyes everywhere, scanning for everything around. The other guy is locked on his cell phone, very busy, throwing in some talks here and there as they are going on. The other guy is the one that is leading the situation. He is confident, cool, and calm. All right. Obviously, he doesn't need these people to be himself. He doesn't need approval from these 2 people or anybody around to be himself. He's just so confident and comfortable. He's not necessarily the richest of the 3, but he's the one who understands the principles of attracting money subconsciously, and he has done it. Now, the spirit, the mentality that attracts money, attracts every other good things in life. You see, but when you do not have that capacity to attract good things in life, and you focus on attracting just money, it will not bring good things in life to you. That is just the madness in the whole situation. Now, a lady of class walks in. She is coming in there single and she hopes to get a mate. She walks in. Who of these 3 do you think the lady will be attracted to? Certainly not the one that is looking all over the place looking for turn, because the person is not planted in that seed. He's scattered. The lady will be disgusted if such a person approaches her. Okay, except the lady is the type that wants a one night stand. Of course, she will bail him. That will be for him. Right? That is not life. The one that is distracted by his handset, instead of him participating in the discussion, in the life of the moment, will not be the one that will be attracted by the lady, because that guy is not in control. The power to be able to attract all the goodness of life is the power to be able to stay in the moment and be in control at that time. Who do you think she will be attracted to? Of course, the guy that is controlled, that is contained, that is leading, that is present in that moment and driving the relationship at that time. Because that guy needs nobody to be happy, to be fulfilled, to boost his confidence level. The confidence level is boosted, is ever there because of him, because of what he has become. Somebody told me many years ago, he said, women are attracted to money and power. That is very true. Experience has shown me that. Money and power. Where money is, the comfort-seeking, gold-digging women will flow to it. They want the money, not the person, not the channel of that money. Okay? But women that are attracted to power are women of power themselves. They understand, because it's about frequency. I said in one of my videos, there are spirits that are attracted to money. They want to guzzle. Wherever there is gold, they go there. They want to guzzle gold. And women, some women represent these spirits. They want to go wherever there is money and just feed on it. That's what they want to do. They are not interested in who is bringing the money. They are interested in who is bringing the money because the person is bringing the money. That's all. But a woman who is herself, who is human, who is growing rightly, will be pulled towards where there is power. And what are we talking about power? It is the right nature of humanity. Every human being is blessed with three massive gifts from the source. It's power, love, and wisdom. These three things: power, love, and wisdom. They are the gifts that the Almighty Himself loaded us with. They are the three core natures of the Supreme, and we all have them. If we grow them in us, we will be able to attract all things. That's why Christ said, all things are possible in this area. Thank you. I hope I've made my point here on the problem with money. It is not money that has the problem. It is the relationship we have with money that is the problem. God bless you.